Welcome to Off Topject, where everything is off Topject, but on Topject. Rome, I said Jerome in the house. Got my man Rogue Sentinel, the new kid in class. Everybody give a hand of applause for that, man. Of course, of course. My man Johnny Boy, the moderator, the host, the everything. He's going to set us off. Let's get it.
That's right. That's right. So, your boy Johnny Boy here. This week we got a wild lineup for you. First up, America's deportation crackdown just got a Guantanamo Bay twist. That's right. The place infamous for torture and indefinite detention might now be the new VIP holding spot for for the worst of the worst. So, or more undocumented migrants. And also, we have news of the shocking military helicopter crash involving an American Airlines airplane that happened just 2 nights ago. We got all the details on what went down, and the theories already swirling around it. So grab your uh, grab your legally approved travel documents like green cards, visa cards, and maybe a parachute because this episode is about to go off the
Parachute.
rails, just the way we like it.
Make sure your passport is not expired.
And it's
Just got
legit.
mine renewed.
Yeah, I got mine renewed just a few months ago, actually back in
Uh,
October. So
Hey, quick question. How long did y'all does it go? Because mine's is like 10 years.
yeah,
10
mine's 10
years.
years too. Yeah, mine's
Some
10
a lot
years.
of people are getting 5 years or something like that. And I don't know how
Really?
that works, but some people are getting 5 years. And I was
Why?
like, how do you I don't know. I don't
Are
know.
they are
The
they getting their passport from the TikTok shop?
the
That's
TikTok shop. That's still a thing?
It's
that's still
Timu.
a
It's
thing, bro.
Timu. It's coming from
That's the
Timu.
thing.
I had a buddy of mine, he just got his passport renewed. It was like 5 years, I think. I have to check. Don't quote me on that. But I swear he said 5 years. And I was like, I got 10 years,
Yeah, I
right?
got 10 years too. I don't know what he's talking about. Unless if he's
What
looking like his I don't know, man, like date of birth maybe. I don't know.
they
Date of birth when
hey,
he
look, a lot of things have been changing. They got new license IDs now. You know how ours is yours sideways? Like,
Yeah, mine's sideways.
no,
You mean
that's not how they are now. The new IDs are vertical.
What? I have not
Yeah.
seen one yet. Like, what state? I know it's not in the state of
The
Utah.
Utah. Yes, it is. I was just taking a drug test recently and I
Oh,
saw
well,
one.
there you go, man. You were you were doing drugs, bro.
you can't say that out loud.
That is not what I was on. I did drink a lot of water, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
We are not giving
And
advice to people when they're doing drug tests now.
look. When I saw it, I swear I was sober the whole
Right,
time,
right.
right?
Then why'd you have to
And
drink water?
and
Uh-huh.
no, even my homie, he just got his new one. And I was like, man, why does yours look like that? I thought they messed up. You know how you get something from like a shop, right? And then
Hmm.
it's like a defect, so they toss it to the side and give it to the first person. I was like, man, your license is wrong, man. I it's vertical. It's not horizontal. He's like, that's
Are,
the new one.
are you sure he's not under the age of 21? Because I know under the age of 21, it's vertical.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
playing.
Is your homie under the age of 21?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, once
That's
you
it right
hit
there.
the
What?
21, it goes horizontal.
That is so wrong and ageist. Not sexist, ageist. I feel like what?
Bro, how do you
Everything
not know
No.
this? You have a
I
everything's
CDL license, man.
everything's to
I
make the cops know you're underage, you're under 21, so there shouldn't be any alcohol in here.
really.
Hey,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
we have no power.
So I'm stuck. I can't lie about my age. I can't, I want to get carded and they say, why is your card vertical, sir? I'm in my 30s. Well, your card doesn't say so. Like I don't get that.
Eh,
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
did they
eh,
start when they start doing that?
I
It's
know
been
we have
forever,
to vote.
man.
There has to be a year. There has to be a year. Chat, when they start doing that? When did they start doing that?
Let's see.
That there must be a year because this they didn't just say, oh, because I remember a while ago you had to be 18 legally to drink at a bar, right? And buy alcohol. And then they changed to 21, right? And that happened real fast. And everybody was like, man, I was living this, like, for 18 years old and become a grown man. And now I got to wait till 21.
Hmm.
Sucks to be you.
I don't, and to be honest, I don't even think they I don't even think they do the barcodes like on our license has.
Oh,
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. For those of you listeners and who's watching, if you have your driver's license and you're under the age of 21, look at your license real quick and let us know if you have barcodes.
I got a
Uh,
barcode. Don't scam me.
bro. All
Too
right, so
bad.
let's
It
see.
lasts 2 seconds over.
All right,
Man,
Utah began issuing vertical driver's licenses for minors in 2016 when the state started issuing new driver's licenses. So the new licenses were designed to comply with the American Association of Motor Vehicle Administrators, or the AMVA or AMVA specifications. So
that
there you
is
have it.
interesting.
Hmm. I could have sworn it was sooner than
Longer than
that
that.
or longer than that. Yeah. Was
Yeah,
that
because
because I know so I got my driver's license back in California. I remember my driver's license was vertical and it said um t- yeah, it said it said the year that I was going to be 21. That's what it was.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
it goes to show that, we're just sheep on a bigger system that we don't even know what they're doing to us.
Look, America is a thinking machine. Cause
Mhm.
I would have never thought of that if I was like president or mayor. Like, hey, let's put them vertical for younger people, and
Yeah.
then horizontal to say they're old, right? Like they look at the license or the identification. Oh, he's old enough. He's old enough. It's horizontal.
Yeah. And so the minor driver's license in Utah are vertical and have a red bar or yellow bar to the right of the photo. And the bar includes the words under 21 or under 18.
Wow.
Hmm.
Can you imagine me getting one of those? Like, bro, you're in your 30s. What are you trying to prove? I'm trying to prove that I'm not in my 30s. I'm under 21. Can you see this face? This face is under 21.
I mean, there's fake IDs, bro.
Hey,
I don't
We
think they're
don't
hard to
we don't
get.
encourage you to fake IDs here. We don't want you to do that.
man. Oh, so let me ask you, how many years? Do you get 5 years on your expiration date for your license?
Yeah, I think it's 5 years.
I think
Okay,
it changes
okay.
when you're 21 because they need to change the design. So whenever you're 21 and you got your driver's license,
Yeah, they have to take a picture of you too.
Again.
Uh-huh.
So if I turn 21 like next month and I'm taking a photo, I gotta redo the photo in like 30 days.
Sure. Sure. I
if
guess.
anybody works in the DMV, just put a comment. Let us know. Teach us how the government's trying to keep track of us.
Our DMV
Manipulating us.
our DMV viewers are gonna have us take a number and take a seat.
Oh, I know. Now
The,
serving Z.
I always get D323. I don't know what it is about that number. I only get that number.
Probably you go at the same time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you
Yeah.
have the
Is it
same issue.
it's I have the same issue. Is it me or every time I go to the DMV my phone's like halfway about to die?
I think it's just you, man.
Is it me?
Yeah.
No, Chad, tell me, Chad. That has to be a thing. Like, oh, my phone's about to die, so I'm not gonna use it. It's like a curse. And one day I had fully charged my phone, went straight down to 15%. There must be a ghost in the DMV. I am not using my phone because I don't want it to die while I wait for like an endless Harry
Well,
Potter 9 episodes.
here's the real question: Are you on Android or Apple?
No comment.
No,
So maybe that's
Android.
why the
Android.
DMV agents are always sad. Is like their life is being drained. The electricity that feeds them is being drained.
So they take my battery with them? Really? They can leave me alone. That was not cool.
Yeah.
100 to 15%. That had a girl looked at me was like, maybe you didn't charge it. Nah, you got the NFC share thing, right? Let me just get some charge from you. No, I feel uncomfortable with you touching my phone. I'm not touching your phone. My phone's touching your phone. I just need charge.
I
We're
forgot
gonna have
about
to do
that.
studies.
Yeah, I totally forgot that you could charge your phone with another phone.
It's a
I
thing.
Yeah, that's totally a thing, and I've never done it. Well, but then again, I don't let my phone go below 30%. Usually when I get
Johnny
out of
has not
work,
stepped into a DMV in a couple years.
I don't. I do everything online, and so because it's so much easier. When you don't have a criminal record, you could do everything online.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Rome, you have a criminal record. Is that why you're
I
going to the DMV?
No, because I'm a CDL driver. They treat me as a criminal because I drive bigger vehicles.
It's all them tickets, bro. not
I
not
got
not
I got
passing that. Not
I
passing
got
the
one.
DOT exam, bro. It's not passing those DOT
Look,
exams.
I got like 7 or 8 random drug tests in the last year, right?
Are they
And
random? Because that seems pretty common now.
no, it's because I'm the only guy out of the bunch that doesn't smoke or drink. And they're like, oh, we need to make sure our company passes. So let's send that guy. And I'm that guy every
So you're
time.
you're keeping the company afloat. You need a pay raise.
I do. I do. These guys are robbing me of my drug test incentives.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they really are. And then, especially since you say you have to drink a lot of water, so for some weird reason, I mean, that's not
Tell me
sus,
about
man.
it.
That's not
Tell
sus.
me about it. You know, I'm drinking gallon for gallon just to give them that much pee. I don't know. And then I gotta go back and I get to work and they're like, hey Jerome, why are you stopping so much? Well, I had to take a random drug test yesterday. I haven't quite digested everything yet. So here I am. I need about $5 every time I pee.
You spend that much on the water, so might as well get it back.
Right?
Yeah.
Recycle. I'm recycling.
Yeah.
Man,
I don't know how
feeling
I
good
feel
about
about
myself.
this.
I
Um,
think my whole career life, I've only had to do a drug test when I've switched careers. Now, don't go
ah,
and asking me for a random drug test now. So, but
I did one random drug test, and I used to work for this company that I will not mention, and is my first company where I started off my career where I'm at now. But I happened to go to Denver, Colorado, the year where when they legalized marijuana, and I went
my
on vacation
goodness.
out there for a whole week. I came back, literally the next day I came back, I got randomly selected for a drug test. I'm just like, really?
I would randomly select you too if you went to Denver for a vacation. He went to where? Yeah, test that guy.
the
He's the
same week
guy.
as what?
I know where he went there for.
Yeah. And so I was just like, man, that is that random or is that not random? It's like my peers were just like, no, I think they targeted you, man, because I don't think it's a coincidence, or yeah, I don't think it's just a random. I think it's more of like, you went to Colorado, so we're gonna go drug test you.
We
But
have to.
I came back clean. I took my cranberry juice, so we're good, man. We're good. My system was clear.
What's the purpose of those random tests? I mean, how often do they find somebody that has been on some sort of substance and then They let him go. Like, is it
That
really?
it depends. It
Is it
really does.
to protect the company? Like Rome, they're using you just to stay alive, or is it to?
Using me to stay alive.
Yeah, the company's like send Rome. We know he's clean. So I think you should start like a calendar. Hey, it's my time. I can't go out.
Yeah, I'm about 2 weeks later. My last drug test. I don't know what's going on
Yeah,
here.
it's gone too long, guys. Like, call me. I'm sitting here waiting. Like, is it common? Like, I don't know if our
it's
viewers have.
there's a lot, Gilbert. Rogue. My bad. There's a lot, and there's one guy. He just got on some new drug, right? Because he was in the army, and apparently when he goes to sleep, war dreams right there. So he has to stay awake to a certain time to feel good about going to sleep and waking up. So they also they dosed him with to keep him awake, and they dosed him with to put him to sleep. And he went to go take the test, and they found out that the drug had some kind of like hydrocyclone or hydro dioxide or something like that. It's one of those drugs where it sticks into your system. And he failed. And then the job said, "Hey, buddy, like you're not supposed to fail. Like you are literally a supervisor. There's no way you're supposed to fail." He's like, "Well, I wish you'd have known. I have this new drug that I'm taking. It helps me go to sleep, and then one helps me stay awake. So what am I supposed to do?" They's like, "So are you doing cocaine?" That's what they asked him. He's like, "No, it's not cocaine, but it is a white pill that I have to take." So you do fail them occasionally.
But what happens? I mean, it's
You gotta
prescribed, right?
yeah, you could retake the test. You can't fail completely.
Hmm.
But let's say you hit something right at work. Let's say Rogue, I say I need you to take the company pickup truck to the bank, right? Another bank, because let's say you work at a bank, another bank. And on the way, you hit the ATM. Why'd you hit the ATM? I don't know. You take that guy in for a drug test. He hit the ATM. Money's supposed to go out. He's pouring money out into the streets. I don't know what is going on. He doesn't do this often, you sir. No, no. Take him for a drug test.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard, but the poppy seeds make you fail the drug test. The poppy seeds that
Wow.
go like on the bread and stuff
You
or
mean our
cookies.
poppy seed muffins?
Yeah, or the poppy seed muffins. Yeah, 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 yeah. So
Yeah,
they make you fail the drug test. And I don't know what's in those here. Let me search it up, man, to be honest, because I don't even know what's in there
Well,
that.
what drug is
poppy
used to make
seeds.
from poppies?
Oh. So wait. You telling me if I process this poppy seed off the
No,
bread
no, no.
correctly,
You,
I could I could make the new
viewers,
drug.
don't pay mind to Rome.
The new
He's an
drug.
entrepreneur. The moment you give him an idea, he has a business in his
I
mind.
no, hear me
He's
out.
already he's
Hear
already
me out.
registering the LLC with the
Yep.
state.
Look, don't make
He
me
already
go in
knows
there.
the name of it. Poppies on Divine.
That POD. I
Pop,
got you.
Papa Nation.
Right? They gonna call me Big Papa. Like
No,
it's
big Poppy.
good.
Poppy.
Man, that is gonna be a really good LLC. I'm gonna try it out. I'm selling poppies.
Yeah, yeah. And I totally forgot about that. And there was there was a time where where I'm currently working at, when I was going through training, somebody brought in some muffins and they had poppy seeds in them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want some. And so I grabbed the muffin, ate it, grabbed another muffin, ate it, and then also just happened we were in the same training. And also happened to tell me like, hey, did you know these poppy seeds? If they were to drug test you now, you'll fail the drug test because of the poppy seeds. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. And
Hey,
so
if
I
you want to get rid of it, a hard supervisor, just keep giving him poppy seed muffins.
Deliver the muffins to everybody in the crew and then snitch on the boss and be like, I'm good.
Dude, I could have been
I'm actually
so Black
Our
Flag.
boss is acting weird. Like, you need to drug test him right now. You need to get him on a time clock like Rome every week.
Well, you want that's the crazy part is that you don't act weird when you're consuming the poppy seeds. It's just it does something to your body where your body thinks you're on drugs or something. Here, let's look it up. See what
Yeah,
happens.
if any viewers know like the chemical effects that it has when it's being digested, like let us know.
I'm gonna go get some poppy seed muffins tomorrow.
You can't be
I want to
They're
sleeping.
see.
good.
I want to see if it's gonna make me go woohoo. You know what I mean? Homer Simpson style. Like I feel I'm tempted to try it now. Hashtag poppy seed challenge. Passing my drug test. Proving Google wrong today. Let's see if it works.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, all right, here it is. So, in most cases, consumption of the poppy seeds in foods will not cause a positive doping test. However, it may be possible to exceed the morphine threshold by eating foods with poppy seeds, and USADA can't predict how long morphine or morphine met, meta. Geez, I do not know what that word is. Metabolites. I don't even know if I
Metabolic.
said that right. I don't even know what that is.
Metabolic is
Uh,
like the metabolism, and
Is that
it's
what that
right.
is? Okay. All right. From poppy seeds will stay in your system. So, um, yeah. But yeah, it says generally not known to cause a positive drug test, but it can happen.
Imagine your
What would
boss
you say?
says,
Like,
"I
sorry,
can't go."
I kept eating like muffins.
Right? I'm not on drugs, I promise. I
I wonder if
just
that's ever
love
happened to
muffins.
somebody's like, I just ate a puppy muffin right now. I cannot go, and then they're positive.
Oh man.
I,
Oh
I
man.
I think eating a muffin will be okay, but if you're eating like 10, 15, 20 muffins at once,
I'm eating 10, 15,
I
20
mean,
muffins at once.
first off, I'm impressed, man. There's no way. I could barely eat two,
Okay,
man.
look, you put a
15,
driver
20.
behind the wheel, he's going for gold. He just chewing and driving. That's it. Just chewing and driving, chewing and driving. I got like 5 or 6 different snacks on my dash. So when I drive past the police, they got the scanner, and I'm looking at them. They go, and they go right back to their job. Like they know I got like 17 snacks up there.
Wow.
No, kudos to you, man. Okay, but okay, all right. So here's the real question: how big are those muffins,
I guess my hand size, maybe.
dude?
I
That's big, man.
I
they
think you
I
exceeded the threshold with one.
Yeah,
I think you need to get tested, Rome. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like if my boss sees this podcast by accident, I am not on any drugs. I
Hmm.
have not
dude.
eaten any poppy seed muffins in the last who knows when, right? I don't even right now. I have no comment on them,
I have your
right?
boss's phone number on speed dial, bro. I'm gonna
Do
call him
do
right now after the podcast. I'm gonna give him a call.
do,
Quick,
do they
go
make
get him.
those
Go get
in
him. He's
like
sleeping.
I need blueberry? Do they make them in blueberry?
I don't know. Poppy seed. Let's look at that. I honestly don't know.
They got different flavors for this new drug. All right, everybody, the new drug is out. Hashtag Poppy Lovers.
And
Let's
it's
go
cheap.
get some.
It's
And
cheap.
it's give them to everybody at your next party, next cookout, barbecue, get together, gathering, Christmas. It's happening. It's going down this year. We all failing drug tests. Everybody.
Oh
What's the
my
craziest thing
gosh.
that somebody's used the poppies for? Like what recipes?
All
So
right, you got to
muffins is
check
the only
out.
thing I could think of.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's the
you can
that's
go. You can go,
uh
Brandon.
check this out. Watch. Let me share my screen here.
Let me go see if my bread got poppy seeds in it. Man, I ain't. Hold on. 'Cause, I keep the Sarah Lee on deck. Let's see.
All right, check this out. So tell me that this doesn't look good. So once it pops up on the screen here, there we
Oh,
go.
Oh, they look so
Look at
delicious.
this one. This
Look at
one,
my
oh my
bread.
gosh,
Leave this out of all the snippets, but my goodness, look at that. That's beautiful.
that is beautiful. Like, I would seriously, you know what? If they're this size, yeah,
Rome,
I would
you're
destroy
dripping.
15 to 20.
I'm
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 drooling right now.
mesmerized. I got a little too close to the screen. Let me see if let me
This is
step
Rome.
back a little bit.
Mm.
No, I had this dream about this really good dessert, right?
Yeah.
And the baker was like, "You want to be careful. These are very contagious. You will get hooked." And I said, "Just give me the pastry, man." And I had it in my dream. I woke up and I cried. I cried because it was not real in my hand. And I said, what were they called? So for 3 weeks to a month, I was walking around. Hey, do you know what those pastries are called? Where they look like cigarette, like big, like they look like. I had one downtown Salt Lake City too, and they got like the cream, the sweet buttercream in the middle. They said, I don't know what you're talking about. And then a month later, someone says the actual thing, and I'm like, oh, I've never tried this. I don't know what that is, but I guess it is what that is, you know? And when I had it for the first time after the dream, I cried. The lady was like, are you okay? I said, no, I'm living my dreams. You have no idea how this feels.
The simple life. Just pastry makes you happy.
It
Yeah,
does. That one did, man. It made me smile so hard. I walked out, took little bites at a time.
No, man.
I almost cried right there. I almost caught one. Can you see? You know,
It's flashbacks. They're coming back. The emotions.
they were just pouring in. You know,
Yeah.
I see you're very sentiment about this, man.
I love my sweets, man. I
The,
love
thi-
my sweets.
this
I had
dream.
a
This
buddy of
is
mine. He must have said something to God because I had got sick when I was eating candy, and I was just like, "Nah, I can't eat candy." And now I'm just like, "That is so wrong." Reverse that prayer. Reverse it. Don't. I don't. I'm. What's that Uno card? The reverse card.
Reverse,
I wish I had one in real life. I'd have like, no, you need to do it tonight. Reverse it. I
skip the
couldn't eat.
turn.
it's like, undo what I said, please. Amen.
It was not fair. But
Mm.
you
But the
did
real
mention it.
question is, what's your baker's name?
Um, Pillsbury.
I mean, you have your own baker in your dreams. That's amazing.
Bro, did you say
I
Pillsbury, like as in the
yeah.
Doughboy?
No,
You said it so
this
serious too. You're like
Pillsbury.
Pillsbury.
they have the best cinnamon rolls you can ever think of. They like we're dream like hey chat. What's the best Pillsbury cinnamon roll you ever had? Is it the one out of Walmart? Because they don't sell them in different places. They sell them where it's like you pick up one and then maybe this is good, maybe it's not, maybe it is, and you got to take the guess on it. So now you're taking home your butter biscuit Pillsbury can where you like it pops off, like you know what I'm talking about? It pops. Yeah, how many people can really pop it like by twisting it? Not many people. So you got to hit it against like the countertop like that, and then once you do that, it goes like that, and then it gets all buttery brown, and you don't eat it with nothing else. Oh man, I be
Dude, I got
having epic dreams.
I have a story about that. The Pillsbury, the little tube where it comes, the little biscuits come in. I didn't know that those were supposed to be refrigerated, and so
You let it
yeah,
out.
so I no, so my wife's the one that does, she does the shopping and then she puts those things away, and so um, you know, this one time I decided to help. This was a while ago. I decided to help to put all the groceries away, and I put the little tube inside where our pantry is at, right? And so this is like around midnight, 1 o'clock in the
Shots
morning.
fired! Shots fired!
And all of a sudden I just hear like I hear those like we had like two or three. I hear those tubes go boom boom boom. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And so
Get down! Get down!
yeah. And so like I'm a gun owner, right? I grab my gun. I'm like literally cocking that thing back. I'm just like, who's in here? Who's in here?
We're back in San Diego, guys. We're back in San Diego.
And so I'm just like, I'm walking around, pointing the gun everywhere. It's like,
Baby, call the cops. Call the cops. I got this.
Okay, keep you safe.
I was like, somebody's about to die here. And so I'm just walking around, with this gun, and I'm just like, who's out there? Who's out there? And so I turn on all the lights. I don't see anything. I go down to the basement. I don't see anything. And then I'm like, what the heck? So I walk outside, and I don't see anything. I'm like, what the heck was that? Was it a car? Was I dreaming? I'm like, what was that? And so my wife's all like, did you find out what happened? I'm like, no, I don't know what that was. And so I start opening up all the doors and everything, and I don't see anything. And so
I can just imagine you like all gangster kicking the doors open. It's like, who's in there?
Call of Duty style. Sitting in, pulling my secondary now.
Honey, stay low, honey. Stay
I
low.
have my do-rag on, my tank top, bros. I got all dressed up for the occasion, man.
Did you hit the corner? Look at that. It's like POV. It's just me. I figured you wanted to make them. You're not supposed to leave these out, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just thought it was okay to make these.
It's like the mall cop. You roll over on the ground and you scoot yourself. Where are you?
Just start sliding over, just like.
And then you're talking to the police, so you're saying a black guy broke in to make.
You should have seen him. He was black, tall. You should. I'm over your line, bro.
He was definitely about 6'8". He walked out of the door doing the limbo. I saw him.
He kind of looked like LeBron James, but like from Temu. So he was like totally fake, man.
This shipping must have happened wrong. I sent them back to the other spot. Speaking of that, right? They're doing the ICE thing, right? And the buddy of mine, he said they don't have police uniforms. He told me this today. The police are not allowed to interact with these guys because they're like apparently top of the line for immigration, and they're pulling people over. He got pulled over twice in the last week.
Wow.
Different ICE cop. Is it an ICE cop? Do we call them ICE cops?
No,
That's a cool name. It's a cool
ICE
name
agents.
though.
They're ICE agents.
ICE agents. Man,
maybe.
imagine you get pulled over by an ICE agent. And then you're like, man, you know what? I'm glad you guys came. I caught a sprain in my ankle earlier. You know what I mean?
You got some ice in your car?
He's getting ID'd by two different police officers. They're not driving in police cars, right? Or ICE cars. They're driving in blacked out SUVs or blacked out Chargers and things like that. So that's like a way to kind of like see where they're going with this. They're trying to catch everybody.
For doing what?
They're checking IDs, man, making sure they're horizontal or vertical. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, no. For now, what they're doing is they're targeting all the criminals. That's what they're doing. And the crazy part is that it's And I've been doing some research on this, and I kind of gone like I've actually gone in debates this week with people because they're like, oh yeah, no, they're raiding Walmarts, they're raiding swap meets. I'm just like, I understand, but okay, but where's the proof? Where's the evidence? I mean, so if you see ICE agents raiding a Walmart, I could guarantee you somebody's gonna pull out their phone, post it on social media, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just this huge scare that is going on. It's like COVID all over again. Because I don't know if you guys remember back then, like when the shots came out for COVID, everybody was like, "Oh no, it's too soon. This is a way how the government's going to track you, or you're going to turn into a zombie." You guys remember that? It's like
Yeah,
you're gonna.
like wherever the shot was giving is now magnetic, and it can hold a coin. Like, what is up with that?
Yeah. So it's just like it's just all these scare tactics that people are doing, and I'm just like, I'm seeing on the media, on the news, where criminals are being deported, but not just random people off the streets. I don't know if it's ever going to be like that in the near future, but so far right now, it's only criminals. And
Don't do
there was
poppies, guys.
don't do poppy seeds. Don't eat muffins with poppy seeds.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so they're catching people like crazy, and going to our over to our deportation crackdown. So, deportations have been ramping up. So Trump is now saying, well, he has announced to use the facilities, the Guantanamo base facilities, so like that they could store up to 30,000 migrants. So I don't know
I
if you
didn't
guys
even
heard
know it's
about
that
that.
big. Like,
Uh huh.
that's
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
had
yeah.
this
No, it's
planned,
just,
man. This was planned. This was
Yeah.
planned. There's no way you can get an arena in 5 minutes. There's no
No,
way.
it's like it's been 11 days. He had this going.
yeah. No, and so this is insane. And so Guantanamo Bay is already a symbol of human rights abuse, right? And now it's potentially being used for migrant detention. So it's like they're trying to make this a controversial as possible.
You know what though? Let me ask you this. What was the last red alert for the country while all this was happening? Because there was something that happened. I just don't know what it was. I don't remember. It was like I know Diddy being locked up and all that. I get that. That's understandable.
I heard
But
Diddy was gonna be out there too at Guantanamo Bay.
Whatever happened
hey,
to Diddy? Did he just
He-
drop? Like,
he's he, he's in prison,
what
man.
happened to that?
He's gonna go ditto all the migrants.
the
I don't know.
diddler,
Maybe they're not his type. Like,
the diddler is out.
Diddy's gonna
This
ditto.
man, he got enough money to live comfortable in prison. He might be like, "Hey, I'm not really feeling this one right now. Could you send me to the one over there in Texas? I want to see what that one like, and just send me that quick."
Yeah.
Uh, uh, what happened? What happened, boy? What happened? Something happened. It was the biggest decoy before President Trump got inaugurated. Something happened.
we just get
Mm,
like we think about Rome and how they build the stadiums to keep them entertained.
mm-hmm,
Nowadays we have Super Bowl sports. It's like here, and what was that place? Let him eat cake.
mm-hmm.
Get him distracted so they don't realize what we're doing. We're changing their driver's license so we can tell them apart. Get him
I
distracted somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I want to guarantee you this. A lot of people do not know that driver's license technique exists.
Yeah.
We're
What
starting to
else?
poll.
What else
Starting
don't
to
we
poll.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a poll now. Out of everyone that lives in your state, is your driver's license horizontal or vertical, right?
Or is
And
there a different design if you're a minor?
that's a good
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. If you're under 21, because now we have what, 16-year-olds driving.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a different design for them?
I would say they would have to. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked at a 16-year-old driver's license in a long time, actually.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. I honestly don't know.
Just walk into the school and talk to the principal. Hey, I need a student that always speeds in your parking lot. Hey, I need to see your license really quick. Yep, putting that on off top jack for sure. I got the answer. Confirmation.
Yeah.
No censorship or anything. We just show it on our cameras.
Oh, we could be in trouble there.
No, because it was research purposes.
We're gonna have to do a
Yeah.
lot of research. So
Look, man, you got a lot of like, for example, what's the take on? Let's say a person is 16 or 17, and they get pulled over in a car. What happens? Is it 10 times worse because you're driving as in, how'd you get a license if you're illegal?
I don't think they would get a license as an illegal. Because well, not all state does this, but there's driver's license for
privilege.
non-permanent residents. Yeah, called the privilege license. At least here in the state of Utah, I've actually seen one for. Well, I don't even know if it's a privilege license, but there is a driver's license in New Mexico where it says not used for federal purposes, which the ones in Utah it says not used for ID purposes.
Hmm.
And so yeah, I thought like I actually saw that today to be exact, and so I was just like, wow, that's crazy. I mean, you could use it as an ID, but just not for federal purposes. So I mean, what would that mean? Like, how would you use it for federal purposes? Like flying out or
Yeah,
in and
leaving
out
the
of the
country.
country, leaving the country, or
Yeah,
like
because the
Taking a
real
drug
driver's
test.
license has like a star on there that
yeah.
symbolizes you are legal. Like we don't realize all these symbols that are everywhere that say, "Yep, this guy's good. Let him move on." This one, caution with that one. So,
No,
oh! It's Rome!
oh,
It's Rome! We got drug
oh,
we
test him.
this one has a baby diaper on it. You got to keep an eye on that one.
we were in Mexico and coming back, and I had to get the my passport with me, right? And this guy lives in San Diego, Border Patrol lives in San Diego. He goes, "You're a citizen, right?" And I go, "Yeah." Why don't you just use your license? I said, "You could do that." I
Yep.
didn't know. He said, "There's
Yeah.
a little star on it. You should be able to use it." I see the star. It makes my life easier. Why don't you
Yeah.
use your license?
When I fly out of the country, it's like it's that little star that symbolizes you're good.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I can connect the visa to my driver's license.
No,
No, I don't think
the
you could do
driver's
that, man.
license states that you're able to leave. That little star is
Yeah,
you're good. You're a
but
star.
still,
You can leave.
you're a star, bro.
Rogue is going rogue here. He just said fly out of the country. I was like, wait a minute.
But still follow the guidelines of the other country because other
Yes,
countries
yeah,
still want passports or visas or
yeah.
whatever
Make
they
sure
want.
you
So,
you check regulations and make sure your passport is valid.
uh-huh.
So
Yeah, you can even enter
Inbound.
the country with your star license, but
yeah, don't
uh,
quote us. Don't be like, hey, off Topject told me I can fly. I have a star. I'm a star.
They, they said I could go.
They
Get
just
out of my way.
Sharpie the little star on the driver's license.
yeah,
It's on
we
there. See?
we don't need people to start feeling entitled now. So,
Hey, so check this out. Check this out. Google this. Google this, Johnny boy, since you got the computer out, right?
all right.
The most unusual objects you can carry on the plane. This list is gonna blow your mind because sometimes you might be thinking, who in their rightful mind is gonna bring that on the plane, right? One of my
Mhm.
favorite ones so far, parachute. Like I honestly, I would probably bring a parachute. Everyone
Um,
else is gonna die. Vice
well,
versa, I'm
with the
jumping out with a
statistics
parachute.
of the planes crashing in the past 2 days, I think we all need to start flying with a parachute now.
Like, I mean, yeah. Did you guys see videos of that? That one was wild.
No.
Like all right. So the story goes, military helicopter is out doing its own. They're training, and so as they're flying out, you have the American Airlines. Geez, I forgot it's American Eagle flight
Spirit.
5342 is the plane. American Eagle, sorry, not American Airlines. It's American Eagle flight 5342. And so it's actually coming from Wichita, Kansas, and it's making its way to Washington D.C. And so uh, the flight carries about 60 people, uh, and four crew members. And so as they're landing, um, near the Reagan National Airport out at Washington D.C., the military helicopter just crashes into them. And so the crazy part is that 41 victims. Well, they crash into the lake, the Potomac Lake, I think it's called. And being that it's wintertime, so it's super cold, icy. They
Titanic.
find they find 41 victims, but I mean they haven't found any survivors. So everyone is deceased, obviously, but especially now since it's been 2 nights ago. And here's a twist to this. Some of the top figure skaters from the U.S. and Russia were on board. So this is sparking a lot of speculation.
Can you
It's hard.
imagine
It's hard for those
dying like
families
that?
too.
Yeah,
Like there hasn't been an accident like this in about 16 years. It's like
yeah.
what has changed that there was a lack of communication that caused this. Like,
Hmm.
could you not see there's a huge plane coming over? It's like, are we dependent not too much on technology that we don't use
And
what's in front of us?
and here's the crazy part: military was using technology because they had the night vision goggles on.
Oh, you
You
come
would
on. This was a drone. This was a drone.
No, this was a helicopter, man, a Black Hawk helicopter.
Ain't no way a Black Hawk is running straight into a plane like
That's
that.
Yeah,
that's
it
what
did.
happened. It did. That's what happened. And then and so there's a lot of conspiracy theories that are already popping out about this crash because of who was inside the airplane and like
Who
uh,
caused it?
who caused it. And so I mean, there's so many questions that still need to be answered. Was air traffic control involved in all of this? You
Hey, you
know,
guys are gonna see this.
were there communication issues between the two aircrafts? So it's pretty crazy, but um, yeah. But go ahead, Rome. Go ahead, Rome, because there's still another one
No,
that I want to talk about as well.
I wanted to do a little side quest because this guy's about to try to do an impossible move in the trucking parking lot, and there's a possible chance this might be an accident. Now, typically, I like to save people from accidents, but in this case, this is the most dumbest thing I could possibly ever see. And let's see if we can capture this moment here really quick. Here, hold
All
on,
right. Okay. Okay.
hold on. Can you guys see it? Well, you can't see it now, but I'm going out. This is Rome, and this is the weather report.
So we're going live.
Live on
Uh,
the scenes.
live on the scene. Where are you at, Rome?
I'm in Missouri right now, in Joplin to be exact,
Ooh.
in the trucking lot. You're gonna see this.
So
I
we're
hope
gonna
you don't
live.
cause the accident.
Ain't no
All
way
right.
you
So
making it.
so explain to us, Rome. What are you seeing over there? Like what makes it to where he's possibly gonna hit someone or
It,
something?
is there a
I'm
Black
gonna
Hawk
show you
airplane
because
or helicopter near
right
you?
right now he moved from the spot, but you see how long the trailer is.
Yeah.
It's he was trying to get into that spot right there.
There's no
There ain't no
way.
way. Like you're not truck drivers, but you can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's a
looking at
tight
this spot,
squeeze.
Bro, hold my
this is how
drink.
This is how this
Let's
is,
show him how
man.
it's done, Johnny boy.
I'll go show you. I'll go show you how it's done.
You see that? Like everywhere is full but one spot.
Yeah.
And they said we need like more truck drivers. I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
They
I'm
need to
sorry. I'm
create
sorry.
parking lots that are a couple multi-levels, and the elevator takes you up.
In a truck.
Yeah, inside your truck, it takes you up. Like Carvana, they have that vending machine for cars.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They'll just have a parking lot full of semi trucks,
With
and you all fit in there.
with trailers or just the trucks?
No, everything. They just takes you up all together. There's a
That
different
would save so much.
level.
That
Yeah,
would scare me.
there's a different level for the size of your truck.
Man, they got a lot of different trucks, man. They got a lot of different type of trucks. And then for these type of trucks here, if they had that, oh, it would save so much time pulling to the space and then you just go up.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what that means.
yeah. Because they do that for cars. They just go in there and it parks you and puts you in there and you just claim it. Why can't we just make it wide enough for the semi trucks? That's
You know,
your money maker right there, Rome.
we
You know
we
what?
need we need some type of controversy first. Something has to blow up, right? Like literally, and
Hey,
then
why don't
while
we
they're
build a
like,
parking lot in LA? There was a fire there recently.
right? So what we need to do is say Trump was there and he almost got set on fire, and then they let that go for a while. Meanwhile, back at the farm, we're over here building this smart
Bunker.
truck parking, right? Speak.
Yeah.
So wait. Let me ask this. While this Black Hawk hit this plane, because we gotta go back to that topic because this doesn't make any sense to me. I've seen the movie Black Hawk Down
Mm-hmm.
6 times. Fell asleep 4, but I seen it 6 times.
It's a big chopper, man. It's a big chopper.
It's huge.
It's
There's no
huge.
way so a helicopter would fly like forwards, right? Like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? And a plane's flying flat.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me this guy can't see this guy?
Yep.
There's no way. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, here's a plane. Let's just go get one. Let's see if we
And,
can.
and with
Five
night vision
points.
goggles.
Night
And with
vision.
night vision goggles, dude.
Ain't no way. I don't think no
Yeah.
one was on that plane. They probably took everybody off that plane before anything happened and said, don't worry, we'll give you new identities. Your debt's clean. You don't owe any credit card debts. Everyone on this plane is swipe free.
Mm-hmm.
And Visa will sponsor you for 2 years, but that's all you get until you reset your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, but with the 41 victims that got recovered, they also recovered the black boxes from both the aircraft and the helicopter. And so that means that just investigators will be combining, or sorry, not combining, combing through the data to figure out what really happened. And so,
So it wasn't the black diverse pilot.
no, so it wasn't Rome driving or flying. No, just kidding. But it's
Because I'm the only black guy present. I'm gonna take that one. We need more black people off Topject.
no, but it's they're still trying to investigate that, and the funny thing is that on the press conference, Trump's already giving strong opinions of what he believed what happened, and he was more like, oh, you know what, it was it was our military people who caused this accident. It's like,
Mind
well,
you, he let go a bunch of people from the aviation department a couple days
yeah.
before.
Yeah, yeah, and he's still, and so he goes, we need like the best of the best, and so they asked Trump, the news reporters, they were like, so do you think this is like anything has to do with like race or
It was diversity.
religion?
Diversity
And so
brought us down.
and so he goes, it could have been. He goes, we don't know yet, so we still have to investigate that. So that might be the case, And I'm just over here like, oh, come on, man, you can't be going off of your opinions, man. It's we still have to
But
investigate the black
but
box.
everything is his opinion. Come on, let's be honest. Everything is just whatever comes out of that man's mouth is biblical nowadays, and
I could just
everybody
see it.
follows.
I could just see him like, we're gonna do an investigation. It's gonna be the best investigation in the
Yes,
world. The top,
I'm gonna have the best people do it. Diddy's gonna come out and help me because he hid from us for a while.
and he's the best of the best. And
He knows how to hide, so we're gonna find them.
bro, man,
My
yeah, I could just
goodness.
see that. But yeah, all that's under investigation, and so, and to put the cherry on top, there's actually about a few hours ago, I want to say maybe about 6 hours ago, there was another airplane crash.
Yep.
This was in Philadelphia. This one was a wild one
Your neck of the
because,
woods, Rome.
I knew it. I
yeah,
knew it. I called this one. Tell me about it. Tell
yeah,
me
yeah,
about it.
yeah. So yeah, let's talk about this tragic accident. So this is an air ambulance airplane. So I didn't even know that there was such a thing of air ambulance. But this crash was in Philadelphia, and this one was, I want to say, a little bit more of a heartbreaking incident. So the plane was called the Learjet 55, and it's operated by Jet Rescue Air Ambulance. So this jet plane was carrying 6 people, including a pediatric patient. So the pediatric patient, the child escort, a physician, a paramedic, and 2 crew members. And so the plane crashed near Roosevelt Mall, and it's most likely that no one on board survived.
Which doesn't
Um,
take
So
like both tragedies are heartfelt. Like both touch a
oh
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of lives. Yeah.
oh, absolutely,
Condolences.
absolutely. And what makes this even more devastating is because this child had just received life-saving treatments here in the U.S. and was being flown back home to Mexico, and then this happens.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
this raises,
let me ask this though. Did this happen before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl?
dude, this happened today, man.
Okay, so it happened after this. So meanwhile, back at the farm, everyone in Philadelphia is going nuts that the Philadelphia Eagles just became champions, right?
No,
Hey,
There's
no, no, no,
always
no,
we need
bro.
to
But
focus. Like it's like
no, well, the Super Bowl hasn't hit yet, man. We still have another Sunday.
the NFC division, right? Champions, NFC division,
No, no, no.
champions.
So no, so it's, yeah. So Super Bowl, the NFC versus the AFC is this weekend, and then next weekend is the Super Bowl. So yeah, and that accident happened today.
So check this out. I know the Eagles won some type of division trophy, right?
Oh, you're talking about the NFC.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
NFC
The,
division
they're NFC
championship
champs.
thing.
Yep, they're NFC champs,
So
and then the Chiefs are AFC champs.
let me shed some light on what's happening in America here, right? So when the Eagles won that last one again, that's when they brought that new drug out. What was that new drug? It was what's going on here? It was a drug where fentanyl. Fentanyl, was it fentanyl?
hmm.
I think it was
Um,
fentanyl.
I think that joint's always been out, but I don't know.
It became a little more experimental. They gave everybody these stimulus paychecks, and everybody was just buying fentanyl. It was zombies, The Walking Dead, literally in Philadelphia, right?
Hmm.
That's when the Eagles won the last division champions.
No wonder nobody
This
can
year,
remember.
now we're talking about planes crashing, and nobody knows about it. I don't see it on the internet. No
Wait,
one's like, "Oh man, they won a division champions," but that plane though. Did anybody see that plane though?
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, uh, yeah. These plane accidents are all over the web, dude. Like it made news.
Mind you, Rome's been traveling the country to deliver supplies for us, so thank you for that. So focus on the road. Focus on the road. We'll keep you
Look,
informed.
What kind of supplies though?
you know what? At one point in time, I didn't know what it was. I'm in California, and the guy's like,
You're
"I
not
don't
allowed to
hold
open this.
on. I gotta go save the day here because I don't think they even know what they're doing." Hold on,
Okay.
this is not good. One dude's about to park, and the other dude's already parking.
Oh boy.
Well,
Rome.
he should have flipped the camera around so we could see
Yeah,
how he
Rome,
becomes
like
a
at least let
hero.
us see what you're doing.
Yeah, really, man. Just like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no. But anyways, going back to that flight, man. I mean, this little kid, this child. I don't even know the age of this child, but that yeah, this child was going from. So he was coming from the U.S. going back to Mexico when the plane crashed. So I kind of raises questions like what went wrong, was it a mechanical failure, human error, you
I heard
know?
that the fire, like what the crash created a fire in the house. It's like that also God affected the people that were inside the house.
Yeah, I mean these flames were big. They were huge, and just kind of seeing everything, just like the explosion of it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is wow, this is crazy. And I mean, we already had a plane accident. Now here we are, like 2 days later, with another plane accident. And I don't know. Do I want to? Do I want to trust the flight system now?
I
You
Hey,
know?
am.
but we're getting the best of the best that is now,
Oh,
supporting our president.
So
So
oh,
you
thanks to
got
Daddy Trump.
yeah,
you got that list, right, Johnny? Got that list?
yeah.
That list
You-
of things you can carry in the plane?
But
Oh,
I'm definitely taking the parachute for sure.
I don't
I
know if
heard
I
you
ever
could take
want
a
to
golf
travel. Like,
club.
I think I'm just gonna stay home, guys. You know,
I
I have
mean,
land. I have
it
land. I have food
it's okay.
storage. Just 4 years of this, I could do this. It's like what else has to go wrong before people wake up that you know this is not the best of the best. Like talking about RFK Jr. Like he's gonna be the new like health guy, even though he had 14 couple years of doing heroin, and he's gonna be doing our own department of healthcare. Like, hey, it's the best of the best.
there you go. Where
Uh,
you don't believe in giving people a second chance?
Not when they don't know what they're doing. It's like,
Well,
come on.
that's the thing. Is like Trump's setting up his son for something, and it makes sense. Got to put him in that spotlight first. I thought the podcasting kid was Donald Trump's son, but he was just trolling Donald Trump's son. So I didn't know he had a son that was actually intelligent enough to be
And
amongst the
the
inauguration.
the
Hmm.
sad part is it's like the last one. All the other ones, they're yeah.
How many sons has he got? And he has one wife.
No,
Did he
he's got
adopt
multiple
them?
wives. Let's not get into that rabbit hole.
I,
Let's just
That'll
end
be
it for now.
that'll be next week's
Let's get into
topic.
that rabbit hole next episode.
no, I'm curious. Like his daughter looks nothing like him. Maybe, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had a little
Next
joke,
episode,
right?
Rome. We'll do genealogy and figure out where the Trumps came from, and
The
we'll
family
figure
tree,
out
bro.
how they legally came into the U.S. and then go from there.
Are they? No, wait, wait.
Well,
You want to put a
Grandparents,
pin in that one? Are they illegals that were made legal because Trump was president?
yeah,
That
that's
is
he
interesting.
pardoned his own family, so maybe he
Ain't
is
no
now
way.
legal. Grandparents came in here from Europe, and then he's like, "Pardon, I pardon my grandma and my grandpa. That's it. We're legal. I pardon them."
Oh man, oh man. Well, that's it for this episode of Off Topic, guys. If you enjoyed the chaos, make sure to subscribe, follow us on social media, and let us know what wild theories you believe in. We'll be back next time with more topics, more tangents, and probably even fewer answers. So, see you guys next time.
See ya.